Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another review for the 80s horror movie marathon. And this time I talk about Madman. Now, Madman, this is a film I've been off and on with. I would say at the end of the day, I liked it. I don't blame people for not liking it. Like, I know I have a good friend, Effrey, who did not like this film at all. I don't blame him for it. I can understand why. This is not a film that I can defend. It does have a lame ending that I don't care for. The characters are pretty lame as well. I would say I liked it because, one, I like the look of the film. The cinematography, the blue lighting, I think gives a bit of atmosphere to it. I do think it has a couple of fun kills and bits of gore. I thought the movie, was short enough, and I didn't find it too boring. And, it does have the 80s feel of a slasher film. And it's more, I would say, more competently made compared to, like, Final Exam, which is a boring as hell movie. I know there are fans of that film. We disagree on that. Or like Girls Night Out or some other shit. And it has a great song. I like the song, Lore of the campfire, beating of its horror. Don't laugh at the tale. I forget the damn lyrics. Beware the Madman Marz. I like that. I think that's pretty catchy. And overall, it had enough elements that I do like, but I would not say it's like one of my favorite slasher films. But in truthfulness, I can't say I hate it. I can't. I mean, the story, you have this campfire. I thought the guy, I forget his name, but the older guy with the mustache who tells the campfire tale of Madman, I thought he did a solid job setting up the legend. I would say I prefer the campfire scene in Friday the 13th Part 2, as well as the movie. Friday the 13th Part 2, I do think that's better than this. I just measured because it has a campfire type of scene. Oh, I also know that they wanted to do the Cropsey legend, but there was another movie being made called The Burning. I would say I like The Burning more than this. The Burning, I know I did not do that in 1981, but I have reviewed The Burning on the channel months and months ago, so that review is up on The Burning. I like that film. The Burning, that's up there for slasher films I do enjoy from the 80s. And yeah, I would put that above this too. Because that one, the ending is more satisfying than this. But of course, he tells the tale, says, don't do this. This asshole does it. And of course, kind of, in a way, pisses off Madman Marz, who, in the legend, you find out he was a farmer, and out of the blue, killed his wife and his kids. The local community tried to hang him, and the next morning, he was gone. So, again, I like the look of the movie. I like the setup with the campfire. I thought that was well handled. The blue, which I know, what was the release? I think it was Code Red. Was it Code Red? Was it this one? It might have been this one. I can't remember. Well, there was a version, I can't remember what it was, that took away the blue lighting. But then I believe this is on Blu-ray, I believe by Vinegar Syndrome, and that does have the blue lighting in it. And I harp on that because that gives a bit more of a mood compared to other 80s slasher movies. I think that is a plus on the flick. Also, the look of Madman, weirdly enough, seems as if Adam Green ripped it off for Hatchet. And I could say I like this more than Hatchet. Hatchet has a shitty... Those characters are more annoying than these characters. And Hatchet, I didn't feel any mood. Definitely has gorier kills, but I don't know, the comedy didn't work for me. Hatchet just annoyed me a lot more. This at least has that 80s slasher feel that makes it kind of enjoyable to me. And a pretty, like I said, pretty cool song at the end credits. I'm trying to remember what the hell that scene was with this. My mind must be blank. I can't remember that damn scene. But the kills, I mean, there's a hanging, there's an axe to the sort of chest collarbone area. There's a crazy fun one where a woman's under the hood of a car and the killer jumps on the car and cuts the woman's head off. That's probably one of the better kills of the movie. I mean, again, the spoilers. Be warned, spoilers right now. The characters I don't care for. Gaylen Ross, that's her from Dawn of the Dead. I think she did fine in Dawn of the Dead with George Romero. This I thought she did a bad job. I thought she was pretty terrible. None of the characters I gave a shit about, whether they lived or died. That hurts the film for me, because despite what some people say, there are a lot of slasher films where I do like the characters. There's not one of them. It's not that I found them annoying, it's just more in the realm of don't give a fuck. So I think that hurts the movie. Also, the ending, I did what I was trying to go for, because the ending, spoiler warning, it was trying to be different. It was trying to be not the norm. I did that. Where Gaylen Ross, okay, she's the female survivor. Well, not really, because he slashes her face. She's wobbly. Madman Marz gets her to his lair where he has all the other bodies propped up. Puts a hook in her, hangs her up. She's dying. She like gets a lighter and drops it, sets it ablaze. And Madman Marz like, and then leaves. And it just seemed like a weak kind of like finale for even a slasher film. Just it's downbeat. That's just for personal preference. I'm just not a downbeat type of guy. There are films that work. Halloween 3 is, it's a question mark ending, but John Carpenter films. Videodrome. There are films that kind of maybe not that I think work. This, didn't care for the ending. And again, just unsatisfying where she and then she just drops it. So she's very weak female heroine in this movie. Like not really in the vein of Heather Langenkamp from Elm Street or Amy Steele from Friday the 13th Part 2 or Jamie Lee Curtis Terror Train or Halloween or among others. So also the pacing, there are elements of the pacing to be worked up. Like there's this hot tub scene with Gaylen Ross that feels like it goes forever. As I just get fucking along with, get it going. Fuck or get the fuck out. Either fuck or fuck it. Or fuck off. Do a fuck. So I give a fuck. Shit. But either way, Madman, I get why it has the cult following it does. The legend of Madman Marz is kind of interesting in that old-fashioned campfire way. Again, the mood, atmosphere. Even some of the directing, like there's one shot where a guy's running and it cuts to Madman, and it's sort of a shot from his waist here down, and he's holding the axe like this, and the way the shadows and kind of shots like that are pretty they're good looking shots. Is it even on the back? Okay, I was seeing if it was on the back here or anything. I think those who've seen the film, they know what I'm talking about, where he has the axe and it's down and he has like this and it's kind of slowly stalking towards one of the first kills in the movie. So again, I do think it's competently directed, pretty decent looking film, a little bit of atmosphere, like the blue lighting, couple of fun kills. It's just, if the characters were better and stronger, if the leads was more interesting, and if the ending was more satisfying, because you don't get the, oh yeah, he cut the villain's head off, or on fire, or even the burning. I mean, that was a more satisfying ending. Like, it's just like, okay, she kind of dropped it, the lighter, and Farmer Bob here with his overalls, look like he's from Hee Haw, and then walks away, and then the last shot is the one guy who should get it doesn't get it. The asshole. I guess that's the irony of it. The guy from the beginning was telling the campfire finds him. He's like, he's real. And then you get that idea of fun song. Lore of the campfire, telling of its horror. Lost in the woods. Don't laugh at the tale. Beware the Madman Marz. I don't know what's on the Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray, but I mean, even the Code Red. Although I don't know if this is the one that has the shitty non. Because I do actually have two versions of the film. One is a DVD. Dude, that's the one I watched. That's what. Well, I thought you saw this. Well, the disc is over there of that one. And that's the one I saw. And I think, honestly, I don't remember how many times this film got on DVD, to be perfectly honest, because I don't follow Madman as much as others. I don't know if it was on DVD twice or 3 times before it went to Blu-ray. If it's twice, it doesn't fucking matter. I mean, there are other people out. I got a fucking computer. Why don't I just type the shit up? I always forget, it's like, I'm on a computer. I can just type the shit up instead of all this bullshit. It's just I didn't want to have dead air and be like, okay, get to the poor asshole. We don't want to just sit here and look at your face. Yeah, just go to the Wikipedia. They'll say there. Yeah, it was Code Red's DVD. Yeah, so it was this. Anchor Bay, that's what the hell I was thinking of. Released on DVD in 2002 by Anchor Bay Entertainment with non-anamorphic transfer. It was released on DVD in the 30th anniversary of Code Red. It boasts an inferior transfer that lacked blue hues present in the original negative. But then if you get the Blu-ray from Vinegar Syndrome, it's a 4K restoration? Wow, 4K? So okay, this is the one with the bullshit non-blue tint. But I keep it for the features. That I think, now I remember. See, my mind's all fucked up. That was a DVD copy that someone sent me because I think they got the Blu-ray and I don't need the DVD anymore, so they sent me that. My mind's all fucked up. What can I tell you? Sometimes you fuck up sometimes. But I mean, yeah, understand. I just saw movies like Girls Night Out, which bored my brain cells so fucking much that now I'm fucked up for doing these reviews. With enough bullshit. That's the review of Madman. Co-Red DVD. Nowadays, you don't fucking need it. Just get the Blu-ray from Vampire Syndrome if you're a fan of the movie. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. And we will see you later. Bye-bye.